Welcome to Good News Week and the big news. Kev. Kev, the beige king is dead. Long live the ginger queen. The Australian Labor Party, keeping undermining strong. Gee, we take our sport seriously. We're out of the World Cup. That's it. Sack the Prime Minister. In case you've been living in a cave, Australia now has not just its first female Prime Minister, but also its first atheist Prime Minister, its first unmarried Prime Minister, its first-term overthrowing Prime Minister, and its first Prime Minister elected by a party apparently terrified of winning 2 elections in a row. Labour policy 2010, when faced with public opinion that questions the mettle and integrity of your party, panic! Panic! They deny the move was done in blind, stupid terror. It was perfectly sober, stupid terror. The end came swiftly. Unlike BP, Labor cleans up its spills overnight. Still, this is an historic occasion. But while Julia Gillard is our first ever female leader, Rudd was the first time we ever truly respected someone called Kevin. He's learned an important lesson. You don't shake a sauce bottle, you slap it till it bleeds. At least, if Julia ever comes out with nonsense like, fair shake of the sauce bottle, she's got the voice to back it up. Julia was humble and gracious in her first speech as Prime Minister. And she said she wouldn't take up residence in the lodge because she didn't want to move into the Prime Minister's place before her time. Yeah, a bit late for that. In his very moving farewell speech, Rudd said, "To the great God and creator of us all, I thank him or her." Yeah, he was covering his arse in case the big beardy sky man's been replaced by a woman too. The sad thing is, this was inevitable. Why should the Liberals have all the leader-changing fun? Tony Abbott described the coup as an ugly assassination, and certainly not the sort of thing he'd do, with the exception of last December. There have been complaints Julia is not the leader we voted for. But in our political system, we don't ever vote for the leader. We vote for factional hacks who decide the leader based on opinion polls, chicken entrails, and good old-fashioned ALP revenge. That's how democracy works. And so, from everyone here at Good News Week, farewell, Kev. We'll miss you, mate. And that's the...
And that's...
I got a thing about climate. This is about the mining. ETS! The ETS!
Good news.
It's alive!
It's Good News Week. Someone from the bottom somewhere contaminating the atmosphere and blinding the sky. It's Good News Week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead the will to live, go on and never die. It's Good News Week. It's Good News Week.
Thank you, good evening. Tonight, half the year gone and still on the air, the delicious Claire Hooper. The desirable Colin Lane. And the devastating Tommy Dean. And they're shaking the very foundations of the mountain man, Mikey Robbins. She's gearing up for the Commonwealth Games. You can lick the back of her head, and she's one of Australia's greatest ever swimming champions. Libby Trickett! And just back from Europe, about to head off to Vietnam, the glorious Tom Gleeson. Lick the back of your head. I could see consternation cross your face there, but you have a stamp.
Yes, I do. Well, it's interesting that you said lick the back of my head, because I've had a few people do that to me just in real life.
In real life?
It's awkward. Really awkward.
You know what? It's the swimming caps. They just look like they must taste really good.
Maybe.
It's amazing Paul has a stamp too. It says on the bottom, actual size.
Yes, laugh.
Have you used a stamp of yourself yet?
I have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you get an envelope that says, you know, prepaid, and you're like, oh.
I can't use it.
Do you think it causes confusion for people that would rather lick the front? And then their mail keeps coming back.
What's it like to win gold? Gold, gold, gold.
Oh, it's fine, Paul.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, look, it's...
How many medals do you have? Is it rude to ask?
At the Olympics?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
How many medals? Who knows?
There's like a drawer at home that I have of just old state medals and stuff. But at the Olympic Games, I've won 3 gold, silver and 2
Look
gold.
at that. Isn't it good to have a genuine champion on the show as opposed to Eamon, near enough's good enough Sullivan? Isn't that good?
Oh, yeah.
That's right, I have a swing even when he's not here. That's the way I work.
It's a pleasure to have you on. And you're also doing the Commonwealth Games in Delhi?
Yeah, that's right. I'm actually going to be involved in the broadcast from Melbourne, involved in Good Morning Delhi. Very creative name. And yes, I'll be involved in that, which I'm really excited about. It's seeing the sport from a different angle and getting paid to watch sport, which is fun.
Okay.
I enjoy that.
And you're doing that with our friend Liz Ellis. Is she part of that little team or not?
Yes, well, I actually think Liz will be involved over in Delhi, so I'll be from Melbourne.
How many gold medals has Liz Ellis won? Cat fight.
She's taller than me, though, so she'll be able to take me down.
I think you'll find she's won as many as Eamon Sullivan.
You've got
Do you have an issue with Eamon that we need to sort out?
Well, Eamon's so goddamn beautiful.
I know,
isn't
he's
he?
just
And he
beautiful.
can cook. So,
Upsets me.
And where are you heading off to shortly? Vietnam?
Well, I'm going to Vietnam for my brother's wedding, but I've just been to Ireland. I went over to do a comedy festival there, and it was very exciting to be in Ireland because I look like I'm from there. I'm serious. People would ask me for directions all the time, and then as soon as I started to speak, I could tell by the look on their face that they knew that they'd made a very big mistake. But I'd persevere. I'd be like, yeah, what you do is you just turn left, turn right, turn left, go across the street, right down a couple of blocks, and then you're in Summer Bay, you flaming mongrel! I've got a holiday snap I want to show you.
You've got a holiday snap.
In Ireland, they speak Irish as well as English, and so all the place names and all the signs are in English and Irish. And I found a sign and I took a photo of it. See that? That's Wine Museum. And in Irish, it's Fiona Museum.
Fiona Looking's not even here and you're having a crack.
Her name means wine.
It's like the idea of Fiona going to the Fiona Museum and seeing the exhibits so she can remember where she's been.
I hate missing the joke, though, because when you first flashed up the picture, I thought you were going to point out that museum was so close to museum that it wasn't necessary to translate that. Surely if you see the way the Irish spell museum, you wouldn't be, I wonder what that is. Museum.
Have you been to Ireland?
No.
Never?
Never. I've never been anywhere except Australia. And then I stayed there, so I can't even go back and tell people I've been.
And how long have you graced our fair shores for now?
2010 minus 1992.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
18, sir.
Yes. Sorry, I've got young children. I like to, keep everything in a word problem. Make them work it out.
Yeah.
About 18 years.
How old are the kids now?
The kids are, I've got an 8-year-old son and twin daughters who are 5.
Oh, cool.
So, thank you for that.
We're not.
No,
We're not actually in America now. So when you say something like that in Australia, we don't just clap.
I thought they'd be.
Oh, he's the first person that's done it!
But there has been, it's in the news that you're not doing
I'm
it.
65 years old.
You're not doing it as much as you
Today
used to.
I breathed oxygen. Wow.
Not just oxygen.
Once again, attacking your members of your team straight out of the gate.
Yeah, but at least I have the guts to attack people on the show.
Oh, good point. Let's get these two. Oh, it's fiery. It's already fiery.
I don't like you. Your shirt is too similar coloured to mine.
It's a long show. I'm going to have a go at you later.
Okay. I thought you said it was a long show. I can change my shirt. I can change mine. No, I can't. It sounds like my mother's laugh. Are you still doing that comedy business?
I know.
I know.
I love my mother. And I don't know when it happened, but I also started expressing surprise at her as well. I don't know if anyone else has reached an age where suddenly somebody surprises them and they go, woo, like that, and go, oh, no. Do the mum surprise noise.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, I better have a cup of tea.
It's like you squeeze a chicken and it doesn't go, woo, it goes, woo, like that.
Okay. When was the last time you squeezed a chicken? Because I did one on Tuesday, but I'm just wondering when you squeezed a... I didn't do one. I did...
Most recently I squeezed a wombat.
Did you? Where did they go? They just do nothing.
No, I just bit Frank Woodley on the nipple.
That's one threesome I would have liked to... Anyway.
More of that later.
More of that later. We all happy?
Yeah.
All joy?
Deliriously.
Anything else we want to express?
Oh,
No?
milk?
Milk?
Sorry.
Let's...
Sorry about that. Do you want to do that again?
We're going to begin now. What's the story is where we start, Claire, Colin,
Milk?
Tommy, if you can stop fighting each other. Power up. Look at this. Tell me what it's about. Oh, look.
Ah.
Oh.
University
Stelios?
of Western Sydney.
Thams?
Some sort of...
What's thams?
Oh!
Ugh. Who? What? Where?
Didn't they make a robot head with the capacity to express emotions?
To mimic emotions, to mimic
Yeah,
human emotions.
but it was just a head. I think it's
Yes.
specialised in the expression of, I can't feel my legs!
It looked like one of those machines that picked things up and moved them, so it could have been like that we just saw one face, but maybe it's actually just taking faces off a variety of people and shifting them to new things. And its emotion then would be, this is probably wrong. Some sort of face-stealing robot that the university's come up with.
Where would you have your... I'd have my face put on a fridge.
Permanently, or...
It's like watching a dog try to wrap a present.
But who was the face, though? See, you guys knew who the name was. Who was the name?
I only knew it because I'm very well educated, and also it was written at the bottom of the screen. Yeah. Yes, I think you'll find that it was Stelios Arcadiou.
Stellar.
Stellar.
Performance artist.
Performance artist,
yes.
For doing weird, just like staging one weird event where he did something uncomfortable or something.
A lot of his work has to do with the body.
Yeah.
Does it?
So it would be up his alley to have his face stolen.
hello.
Well, hello, Governor. Hello, up his alley.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Nothing at all.
Is he the guy who... Did they engage the performance artist to deliver them all the emotions so that they could tell the robot, just do it like this guy?
Did they?
It sounds
Why
plausible.
don't you tell us why he's involved?
No, I'm asking you for an answer.
No, I'm saying I'm done now, and you have to tell us what...
That's it?
We gave you an answer.
This is...
The University of New South Wales has developed a robot that steals faces. Then, through the stolen faces, shows the emotion of the robot itself. Is that correct, Paul?
I think I'm going to give you 5 points and stop you because it's getting sad.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Boffins at the University of Western Sydney have created an intelligent robot called the articulated head
There, got that.
that can mimic humans.
But wasn't that just a screen?
Isn't that what we
though?
said?
I just want a little bit more coherent information. Did anyone understand what they said?
We said
Thank
what
you.
you said.
Oh, hell. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we always say what he said, yeah. After he said it, unfortunately. The articulated head can even copy your expressions. It's a giant leap forward in robotics, previously only achieved by an experimental device known as a mirror. It's hoped the robot will eventually be able to terrify old people. Not terrify, help. Help. It's hoped the robot will be able to help old people as long as they don't want anything. It'll say things like, I can't pick that up either.
or help, you've fallen and you can't get up.
What would you like to do? Play I Spy? It's possible the articulated head could even evolve into an intelligent wheelchair for elderly people, or an intelligent parasite that uses elderly people as a power source. Mikey, Libby, Tom, get your skates on.
Yeah.
Cheery?
Yeah. Oh, roller derby.
It's a nice outfit.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Wow, I think I've just found my next drag name.
Don't type that into Google Images, all right?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what that means.
Punani.
It's punani.
Punani.
Like, punani is like a fun way of saying vagina.
Yeah. Yeah, or as the French would say, wajina.
Given the earlier information that Tom presented with us, I just thought punani was Irish for tsunami.
Roller skates,
It's
they
roller
were.
derby.
Roller,
Yes, it
which was huge in the 70s.
And it's come back.
Yeah, got a lot of us through puberty.
I actually went to a roller derby and there was another contestant called Mary Poppins Skulls. I didn't make that up. It's a good one. I like that one.
And apparently the biggest hero on the roller derby rink at the moment, her name is Punani Tsunami. I just think that's so cute.
But is she to use the language of the roller derby, is she a jammer?
Don't type into Google Punani Tsunami plus jammer.
Definitely don't do that.
Because you'll see the problem and then you'll see the problem being solved.
Yeah,
10 points for them, because they're good. Roller derby is back, and if you don't know what it is, imagine a thrilling combination of skating, wrestling and underwear modelling. Roller derby is a full contact sport with two teams of 5 women aggressively skating around an oval track. But it's not just about tight buttocks, strong thighs, heaving bosoms, sweaty bodies slamming into each other, rippling muscles, the groans of contact, the sweet slap of girl flesh on girl. Sorry, what was I talking about? Women say roller derby is an affirmation of girl power, and blokes are very happy to let them think that. Of course, it's not just a titillating perv fest. You can also buy beer. It got a popularity boost from recent movie Whip It, just like Rocky did for boxing, Billy Elliot did for ballet, and Dirty Dancing did for teen pregnancy. So after one feminine round of Good News Week, the Hooper team are on 5 points. And the Robbins team are on 10 points. Coming up, Heavenly Voices.